Okay. So now we're gonna work on something new. I'm gonna start teaching August to go to her mat and relax. This is a really awesome behavior to have whenever you take her to the vet. Having her, lay on her mat so that she's nice and calm in the lobby. A lot of times when we take our dogs to the vet, they get super amped up in the lobby because they see all the other dogs, and the vet visit doesn't go that well. This is a great behavior to have when you have company coming through the door. You can have her nice and relaxed while people are walking in, and just in general having a calmer dog. This is a really great behavior to have. So the way that we teach this is through shaping, and shaping is basically just clicking and treating your dog for small approximations of the eventual goal behaviors. So I'm going to put down the mat for the first time. As soon as she looks at it, I'm going to click and treat her for looking at it. She moves towards it, click and treat, steps on it, click and treat, 2 paws, 3 paws, 4 paws. She sits on it, she lays down on it. Once she lays down on it, I'm going to give her what we call a jackpot or conveyor belt feed her, which is just treat after treat. I really want this to be a special place for her to go to. I kind of think of the mat like a magnet, so we really want it to be a high value place for her to go to. Whenever it comes out, she's just drawn to it. So now that she's focused on me, I'm going to put this mat down. Again, I'm going to be ready to click as soon as she looks at it. Hey. And now I'm actually going to put the treat on the mat. I want the mat to be a reinforcing place to be. Oh, good girl. So now I'm going to take a treat, I'm going to toss it away. Look. She's not good when I toss treats. She can't follow them very well. Look at that. August. Look right there. She engages with the mat again. She gets treats on the mat. She leans forward at all, you can click that. Again, that's just another way to kind of break down that behavior of laying down on the mat. Oh, you're beautiful. Yeah, so I'm gonna reset her. I'm gonna take a treat. I'm gonna toss it away. Puppy. I'm ready to click whenever she engages with the mat again, steps on it, even if it seems accidental. The hard thing about this behavior is the dog really has to kind of think out what they're doing and what they're getting reinforced for. So we're not taking a treat and lowering her. We're not, taking her on leash and bringing her over to the mat and having her lie down. So we're really just reinforcing those good decisions that she's making. So then she's more likely to make good decisions in the future. So now she's barking because she hears someone outside. Good girl. Good job. So again, she laid down, so I'm going to kind of conveyor belt feed her. And that's not just giving her a whole bunch of treats at one time, but just treat after treat. Just tiny pieces of treat. I really want her to know that there's something special about laying on the mat, not just laying down in general, but laying down on the mat. So putting the treats on the mat. And she can hear people outside of the office right now, so she's a little bit distracted. So this high rate of reinforcement is going to help keep her more calm. I'm going to take a treat, I'm going to toss it away again. And then be ready to reinforce her for coming back. So if you notice, she was really thinking hard about what she had to do right there. Good girl. So we're gonna do just one more rep of this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the session. So again, getting treat after treat. We're not always going to give her this many treats whenever she lays down, but right now we really just want her to learn that this is a good place to be. So now again, I'm gonna take a treat. I'm gonna toss it in a different direction. And be ready to click her for going back to the mat. So I love that she immediately went back to it this time. And notice how much more quickly she laid down that time. So she's starting to understand that laying down is what's getting her all the treats. If you notice, there's not a word to this yet. I'm not telling her to go to bed or go to her mat. I'm just reinforcing when she makes that decision. We'll start adding a cue tomorrow. Good girl. All right, all done. So I'm going to take some treats. I'm going to toss them off the mat. Whenever I'm done working on the mat, I'm going to pick it up each time and put it away. That way she knows that she's not going to be reinforced for going back to it. Good girl. That was a good session, baby.